Jeremy Clarkson has branded the USA uncivilized and bonkers after learning of a 20-minute execution in Alabama which some have condemned as inhumane. Jeremy Clarkson has declared that the death penalty should be abolished, with the Grand Tour star blasting the USA for allowing gormlessly inefficient executions. The 63-year-old Clarkson's farm legend, who has had fans glued to screens alongside sidekick Caleb Cooper, has taken on a more serious tone lately after learning of a capital punishment case which reportedly went wrong. Alabama death row inmate Kenneth Eugene Smith recently became the first person to be killed by authorities using a new technique, gas inhalation. The prisoner, convicted of a 1988 murder, had a nitrogen gas mask strapped to his face to deprive him of oxygen and cause his death. However, witnesses reported to the BBC that it took more than 20 minutes for him to die and that he thrashed violently on the gurney for a period, causing some, including the United Nations, to condemn the method as inhumane. Now, horrified Jeremy has joined the debate, revealing in his column for The Times, "I can't really get my head round the reasoning, especially when the methods of execution are so gormlessly inefficient and mad. We should not have a death penalty. Because let's face it, a state should not be entrusted with the power of life and death when it can't even mend potholes." He added, "How's this for an idea? Catch the murderer, try him, and if he's found guilty, put him in a prison. That's the best idea, surely." Describing the decision to execute Kenneth with nitrogen gas as inhumane and bonkers, Jeremy then launched into an attack on the country which had allowed the killing. America is not a properly civilized country, so as a result, 27 of the 50 states allow its judges to sentence a person to death, he stated. Kenneth's death would have previously been caused by a lethal injection, but following a failed attempt in 2022 when the authorities could not connect an IV line, the execution was rescheduled using the new method of gassing. He eventually died on January 25, but reportedly remained conscious for several minutes, longer than the original estimate of seconds, which is one key reason why the method has been described as inhumane. Alabama's State Attorney General Steve Marshall claimed that nitrogen gas was intended to be, and has now proved to be, an effective and humane method of execution.